Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. It's AshenClovr here. Today I'll be playing the Outer Worlds and continuing from where I left off earlier this week, making it onto the Groundbreaker. So let's get started. Alright, hold up. I'd have to change things down, I don't know. Alright, let's make our way onto the Groundbreaker proper.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
So what do I want to do first? Back to that, but what I want to do is
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
Yeah, but
hey, how's it going, Chi?
that was before.
Wait, why? What's going on?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
just get out of here before I
Have you
tell
seen this
what you're
man?
getting up to on
Reward
the clock.
offered for information leading to the
Whatever.
capture of
You
noted
gotta
terrorist
dance the
Phineas
lost hope
Wells.
anyway.
Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Oh, got greasy. Okay, he's just walking through walls. Nice, Max. Oh, here's.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
The board would like to
I don't know. It's
I
like,
thought
let's
there'd be
just-
more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Oh, nice.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Damn.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Hey.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay. as well do that too. That seems pretty close.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular story. Do you have what it takes?
Oh, whatever. Nothing. Oh. That guy has my name.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel?
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-series.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yeah.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Oh, well, I'm probably gonna be talking to that.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
Damn.
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Companion quest. So that person could potentially be a companion?
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Right.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Yeah, I know, right? So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me.
I gotta go
with the
talk to
board.
him anyway.
You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Let me get out of here. Oh. Whoop, that's not the way.
Any word on Jessie? Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
I did. Let's see what else we got. Okay, cool.
CNP Borsted Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borsted Baked Beans is the
Let's get this overheated ship underheated. Or heated just about right, yeah.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum.
What?
Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill. No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Look out!
Oh shit. That's awesome. Getting wrecked within a few seconds. How far away am I from... Yeah, I'm pretty far away. There's no way I can get there. Invitation from above. So maybe there's somebody I can talk to that knows what this guy is all about. We keep on exploring.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Or actually, she probably won't know. Revenge.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
I'll keep that. I'll try to watch out for that. So, who could I speak with?
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Watch out, there's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that. Seems like a fine way to die, but... All right, let's check it out.
What to say, Vicar? Do you, like, ever not have something to say? Two places.
Nicely done. Here they come!
Hit! Down they go! Under the law, we are unstoppable.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I'm good on that tartar sauce. Yeah, I don't climb it. Watch out, y'all. I'm about to.
Hello? Is someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
How'd you get locked in?
Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Yes, that's how it is.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you, or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well? I will. I will preserve my dignity. No one can take that away from me.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Great work!
Yeah, good shit, y'all. Oh, I'm in somebody's bathroom. Medical bay, rest and go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Very vicious.
Talk to your local manager about
NPCs everywhere.
and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brand
Sir.
product.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2. It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
So let me go find this promenade. That's not Gladys. Oh. They're not the best choice. They're
If it's
Space's
between
choice.
the unreliable and the rest and go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
The promenade.
Are you still
Well,
betting on the toss ball series? I know you were trying to stop.
so I'm guessing somewhere out here. Auntie Cleo. Okay, maybe not back there.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
2 weeks. I'm ready for downtime.
Oh, wait.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
Cool.
If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
The Rest and Go. I've seen that.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Here we go.
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight, but I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Nah, I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Huh?
Whoa.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
I don't know, ma'am. She seemed pretty neat to me.
Well, aren't you sweet? And just her type, too.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Forget I said anything. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
That's got enemies? Or are those just... Sneak up, get it toward that increased weapon damage, and
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Just me, or has it been delegated?
Oh God. What's to do next? Happening. So I gotta get the impound off my ship. And I gotta, so this would be like two things.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Get ready!
Shit. What was it? To heal. Oh, F.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you... expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Not another step in that direction, friend.
I guess they'll attack me if I just walk past them, huh?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Only gonna end one way.
Incoming! Captain, quick!
Am I getting shot? Yo, Vicar, wake up, bro. You good? So I'll take this. That. I gotta give Vicar some better weapons. Actually, he's got a pretty good weapon. Huh. This 131, yeah, that'll be good for him. And then increase your health, dude. Turn this dude to space dust.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes. Ugh. It's so cozy.
What was
Incoming!
What's going on up here?
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by. That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Youth these days have no principles.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Petey?
Nice.
Oh, they're upstairs.
Here we go!
Don't mess with us!
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Get branded when they join McRed's crew.
Everyone all right?
Ed rolling some shrooms? Huh. Oh shit. Alright.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Okay.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
So where'd she say to go? Like, oh, back there.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope?
That was days ago.
The fucking door! It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir.
Seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I will take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiation. You don't need to kill the mantibillas, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about dying
They figured this. Yeah. Guess he didn't appreciate that comment about his knee. He just ran outside. I'm fucking everything up. Alright, Vicker. Did you just die? Like, that scream didn't sound too good. Oh shit. Like, runs up. I'm like, I got this. And then just scream. Like, okay, I'll take that.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Wait, what? Am I catching fire? What?
Unexpected noise. Systems.
Watch out!
Y'all good? Shit. The way they're screaming though.
Adjacent automatic.
Oh damn, she got red. There aren't even more. Okay. Hmm? I don't know. I'm good. Like.
Performing an area fault now. Performing an area sweep now. Resetting actions.
Watch out, Captain!
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump.
Processing.
And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Beginning.
Get ready. That's the last of them.
Get it later. After. Wonder if maybe there is any.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Anything that triggers.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
What?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people.
Oh, yeah.
Taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Sweet. So I guess the other major thing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
What?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
And that's our problem, how?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Are you having a good time, Chi?
CNP burst pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst pockets.
Let me go sell to Ike.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
That's good.
Move along.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
What it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wild.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Huh.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Damn, you need more friends.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but... I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints. You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it. I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Leigh's.
My, aren't you... excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day.
let alone my deference.
Well, god damn.
I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Okay.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. Please, go ahead. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Nice. That increases their chance to get crits. What do I want? Okay, I like that. Okay, that's good too.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Actually, yeah, she does. Welcome to the stream, Don.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with? A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Okay, so I get the robot.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You blow punch.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real... grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I think that's just
I'm
him.
not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar jobs.
Hard to miss something that
Okay, oh, there we go. My shoe. Whoa, what are you doing, dude?
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious, you're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there, I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
And/or outlaw. Okay.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
So he's a gun hand.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Yeah. Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think?
She's so nice, yeah.
Am I in?
I don't know about this guy. Like, I mean, 'cause at least everybody else kind of has something that they're doing. I mean, we got a medic, we got an engineer. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, is he... I mean, I liked his pitch, but I don't know that he offers anything. But I guess Vicar Max doesn't really offer anything either. Heard it. Both of these things will definitely happen, more than likely.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Yeah, I don't, but...
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
Oh. Yeah, I'm about to say, like... My ship might be called the Unreliable, but I don't want the crew to be. But I mean, at least he had a lot of,
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Yo, why does Ada always got some shit to say? It's like...
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber. perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge?
No.
A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, don't do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Yo.
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Yeah. Oh wow, she has some nice weaponry. Let me check in on... Okay.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
What? What is this? Can I get... What is that? Huh? Okay.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe
Yo, man,
she's
can't
the
be too
engine
careful, man.
I'm the
These
lady?
coughs these days.
It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Oh.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the
Our
past.
body is...
The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Oh, I mean, this is true. Parvati is probably the nicest person I've met besides the guy who got you out of stasis, so... Huh.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay.
There you go, Parvati.
Here we go.
Do your thing.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Wait, I thought Parvati didn't drink. No, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna say, last time I talked, she mentioned that she doesn't drink alcohol. And yeah, both of these are true. But I mean, drinking kind of helps, but these are also true. Hey, that's something to consider. Thanks for the suggestion, Doan.
If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. Like, I mean, you wouldn't let nothing bad happen to me, right?
Oh,
thanks for asking, by the by.
You're a homie, so...
It means something to know you're looking out.
Since still on the Groundbreaker, might as well.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Yo. I don't know. So... Go with her. And... Oh, wait. Get Ellie. And then bounce. I actually probably don't need both.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a contract for Subway.
I mean, this is also first playthrough of this game, so I haven't really gotten too far yet. I've gotten from like the start to the Groundbreaker. Wait, Lost Hope. Oh, there it is.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
I mean...
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
So yeah, how is this gonna work?
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
Hey, whoa, what the hell?
Hey there. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm
after
not sure
work?
what I'm.
Going back to the old cubicle to watch the latest episode of my series.
What'll it be? Nothing you need and everything you want.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Oh, wow! You remembered! Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up! Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Well, I mean, this is what she's actually doing. This is what everybody's doing right now. So, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to tell like that. Like, it's not like I've really gotten too far in there, but there are things you can do. Like, you're right. Like, how in New Vegas there were things you could do, like to increase your speech. Like, and there are like speech checks in this game. Like, I had one earlier where I could have avoided a fight if my persuasion was higher, but it wasn't, so I ended up just like killing everybody there. So I mean, if you're talking about it in that way, where if there are like checks, then there are, and I think, and there are the ways you can increase persuasion. I think by like the clothing you're wearing. I don't know if there are consumables that raise it, but I mean, I haven't seen anything so far. At least I don't think.
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation.
Wait, it sounds like
down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now.
Wait, her
before I lose my
dad.
nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if
when you describe Isabel, like
she gets bored of me?
That is that's fucked up. But this is true, just ask her. But
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, things could always go. The only way you're gonna know is by. But hey, isn't this something that everybody kind of goes through? When there's somebody that they have a crush on or like, this is like the first time I've ever dealt with like something like this in a game. Usually, this is something I'll talk to like friends about. So, So like, even looking at this is making me think, so like when I've talked with buddies about this, what seems to be like the best way to you know, because you're right, it's a valid thing, like, because if you like somebody and they may not like you back, like, what do you do? Like, so, oh, not that, but right. Yeah, I think this is like everybody. Everybody is afraid of being rejected for who they are, which is why, you know, people will sometimes act like someone they're not to get approval from people that they want, from the people that they. Wait, what's... And this is true. Dang. It's like... So I'm not really a fan of 1 or 2. 3 is, you know, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 3, 4, and 5 seem to be like good. Yeah, that's a really good game in my opinion. That's like, it's one of the reasons I really love RPGs, but like, to do it at this level, it's like, you're right, have characters that are relatable and dealing with situations that you've personally dealt with. It's like, wow. That's pretty like awesome. So okay, and with that being said, like, that's why, like, you want to actually, like, if it was to be one of your friends, you want to say the right thing, right? Because, or the thing that, it's not so much is right, the thing you believe in the most. And the things that I feel the most are like, I mean, you really can't control how people react to you, or like, but, oh, this is no real, but that's like a true statement. But I'm also curious about this. It kind of sounds like this is exactly what she's afraid of, so there's no point in asking. And yeah, these kind of like know the answers. So
What do you mean, Captain? So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think...
I mean, that's everyone,
ungenerous thoughts.
That's...
I suppose so, but... I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Do you think I should ask her on a date?
Yeah, I mean... I actually want to say this, but I don't know if my determination is high enough. But I know for a fact my persuasion is, so I think...
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Yo.
Come on, let's go.
Got to be a good friend and captain, yo. Oh, well... When the game naturally presents a relatable situation, all the while getting you to self-reflect. And that, yeah, I like that. I wish... I don't know if this is like the only game that's done that. I'm sure it hasn't, but I'd like to see more games like this do that, like these, when they give you the choice, because, I mean, so used to seeing those decisions, right? They're like, yo,
Hey,
like, this is going, like, the decision you make is going to change the world forever. But what about those, like, interpersonal ones with your crew, where it's like, I mean, or the people in your party, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like those are just as important. And you're right, like, but I don't know that. I'm trying to think of all the Bethesda games like that they've made where you have anything like that, or it's just like, hey, I'm gonna side with this faction and not that faction, and with this faction we're gonna be cool and wreck the other one. So yeah, like. Yeah, I definitely like.
Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Okay, I think Ada's growing on me. It's like... True, yeah, definitely. Okay, but yeah, I guess between playing New Vegas and this game, I've become more of an Obsidian fanboy, I guess. But I definitely I mean, even other games I've played that get more involved, like with Persona and their whole like social link, or I guess they changed it to confidants in 5. And like I kind of appreciate the more interpersonal relationships with like your party and the people you meet, in addition to like the grand adventure. It just makes the party, like when you have members of your party who are more like, who feel more than just Knight that goes in and just like hacks and slashes thing. Like if Knight also has like something deeper going on to make you care about him, you know, it's nice. One reason I really like RPGs over, like, you know, other game types.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
Yeah,
and I don't feel it today.
More about herself.
I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Hey, this is true in real life, but that's like another story.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, okay.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss.
You know what's
I ought to go
funny?
fight it back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Sweet! Yay! Parvati is happy, and things are going well with Junlei, so that's good. And to answer your question, what other games? It's actually pretty funny. I was looking at Disco Elysium during that last, I think that was like a holiday Steam sale, and that game looks really interesting. So I'm sure that I'll be picking it up sometime soon. And I think I'd probably, that'd be a game I'd stream, I think. So, right, I have been thinking of eventually Fallout will end, and eventually this game will too. So what's next? And looking at some other good RPGs, I was thinking of potentially a Disco Elysium. There is actually this one Chinese RPG that I picked up. I think it's called Gujian 3, that looks really, really nice. I've seen a lot of stuff for it, and been wanting to play that, so that's a potential one in the future. So, there are a few games that I'm thinking of playing, but still kind of hashing it out. And skills. I want to get everything kind of as close to long gun as I can, because right now with long guns I get that extra weapon damage, or extra damage for headshots and hitting weak points. I know with this at 80 I'll get that, so let me increase this to 50. Yeah, like I prefer because like in these types of games always want to try to keep, well, I guess this would have been science and Fallout, right? Like being able to hack and get into treasures and stuff, getting that extra damage from sneaking around. But then if, like, let's just say you get that really good crit, right? And they still have some health, I mean, you still want to be able to attack after when they start running at you. So putting the points into like long gun damage, so that if it does get into a drawn out fight, I'm still doing decent damage that's not the crit damage from sneak. So getting the sneak up so that first initial hit hits as hard as it can, and then you still have the damage to back it up when the fight gets drawn out longer. So with that, and then kind of putting whatever on the side into, oh shit, I did have enough determination for that check, but it's whatever. Like for persuasion, so getting my combat up, and then still kind of, this would be like toward the end, whatever I have to spare would go in toward persuasion, because I like that it has an effect in battle, which is kind of nice. Like 20, I can have enemies cower after I hit them. So this could actually, well, I guess just humans. If it was like all enemies, That'd be kind of cool. Like you just shoot, or is there one for? Hmm. Huh. Oh, are you talking about this? Yeah, I think these are like, because here's the base, and on the side, when you see like the extra 5, it's coming from gear that I have on. So I have on riot gear, which is giving like +5 to everything under the stealth umbrella, right? So it'd be the same for other types of gear. And it's at, I think, what am I getting this first? Oh, this is coming from, at the beginning of the game, you get to choose like, kind of like a specialty that comes from like what you were prior to being sent on the ship, right? Like I chose this to get a bonus to still get a +1 bonus to science, but I could have also chosen things like cashier, and it's like, oh, because you're dealing with people all the time, it would give you a bonus to what was it, like persuasion, or you could get some that gives you like a bonus to melee damage or dodge. So this one is coming from like a very beginning of the game choice, and then this is all just from gear. So if I were to take this off, it would still be a base. So, and even with that, like I just like taking in, I mean, apart from this, which is going to be like a constant, it's always going to be one more than everything else because of this. Like I look more at what stats are at base, because I don't even know, like if I were to put 5 more into this, I'd probably get to adept, but when I change gear, then so I guess not really looking to gear to get me to where I want to be, if that makes sense. But it's nice for that little bump, because I could easily find something better and then change out of this and then lose this +5 to all of this, and it's like, oh well, I don't want the gear to be like a limiting factor to like what bonuses I get. And it's actually corrosion damage +25 and ray damage. But actually, even going back to your point earlier, Doan, this would be a pretty fun game, like, especially with decisions like that, to have people vote on, to kind of say, okay, like, so everyone, like, what do you guys think? Because with that, just me alone thinking of like, thinking back on how I've dealt with this in the past and how I've, talked about it with friends. And I'm sure there'll be other situations that might not be as relatable, like, but I guess we'll see as the game goes on. But it'd definitely be pretty fun to have people weigh in on on decisions like that. Put 5 points in the sneak. I want to get to 80 as fast as possible though, for that bonus to damage. And that ignoring armor, that's pretty sick at 100% when you get to master. But that's still actually not even too far off at this point. So it's like 40 more points, which I can hit. And then that bonus corrosion damage. Got me. Actually, let me just, before I do that, because I put plasma on my weapon, but and it's not corrosive damage. It's just but I'm sure there is like a weapon mod I can put on to get corrosive damage on my weapons. And if I did do that, that plus 25, that bonus to damage would be pretty nice. But definitely want to get this up. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's actually even more of a reason to put points into this. Having that, but then again, if I go all in on guns, it's not gonna matter because I will ignore 100% of their armor anyway. So it's like, but yeah, that is kind of funny. It's like, hey, like, you're such a smooth talker that they're just like they start taking. I was like, wait a minute, we're in a fight. Like, yeah, but she already took off all your clothes, so or half of your clothes at least. Sneak attack. Yeah, I'll put this in. I'll put it into science, and then just because I like that. Oh wait, and I just realized that's I should have. I wasn't even looking up at this. That aside from this, I get that bonus to plasma and shock weapon mod damage. So this is always good too. So let me see if there are any other. Okay, so sneak attack damage is increased by 41%. So I'm guessing like getting that high will be. And long guns, long good crit chances. Yo, that's pretty damn good. Okay, so there's even more of a reason to heal amount is good. Yeah, definitely want to try to get these two numbers up even more. So let me. And I have to. Yay. I like that. So keeping her in there, I don't have to worry about it as much. Get rid of that. Tactical, no. Company. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'll give it some thought on for him. Empty man. Vicar Max has tracked this. Well, can't get to Monarch just yet. There are other things I gotta do. And actually, going to the Roseway, I can get that robot upstairs possibly, so. Can get two birds with one stone doing this quest. So from here, where is Roseway? Oh, it's on Terra too. Oh.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. Just a little caution. Could be a reason no one's picked up this job yet. They don't give medical degrees to dummies, Captain. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Good point. Yo, I like the way she thinks. So yeah, picking up Ellie and Parvati, and let's go.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Auntie Cleo, what's... Let me pick things up.
Hell of a welcome.
Huh. That armor though, what type of... Oh, it's heavy. I'm going more for like light to mid, to medium. You know what that machine at the head look reminds me of? Did you guys play Final Fantasy 13? Like those, like, just the shape of it reminds me of, there's like this, these like mechanical weapon type monsters in Final Fantasy 13 that the frame and everything kind of, all it needs is like those like...
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Well, damn, what happened here? Yeah, it definitely has the... Alright, about to...
Warning, pathing obstruction.
Okay, I think I know somebody who might appreciate this mace.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Huh. So yeah, this colony... Oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna take that. I don't think this guy's gonna need him as much anymore. What else? Catch it. Isn't that how I've heard ketchup be pronounced as ketchup as well?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
I'll take that.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000
Whoa, okay.
Easy.
Warning, pathing obstruction.
Snake skin. Messages. Dear Sir and or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and outposts have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Auntie Cleo worker facilities with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. Well, damn. Okay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in your surprise audit waitlist. In our surprise. Please include your audit fee. Paid in full. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Wow, like, yeah, I really don't like, this is like super corporate, like, approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Auntie Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that, effective immediately, all registered Auntie Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Oh shit. Yeah, like, from Spacer's Choice, which was straight garbage, to this, man, this.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Looks like we missed the fun.
I'm gonna grab that. Oh shit. So there are people here still.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Okay.
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleos makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice peddles.
Are you still going to be giving a pitch in the middle of all this chaos? It's like, oh yeah, well, I mean, there's all this death and destruction, but here's a word from our sponsor. It's like, what? Oh. So I got 3 places I can go. What's going on?
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
What?
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon, then yeah, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, okay. Because I didn't... No, it's get this. It's got to put it in the power of 12. And of course, it's... We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's... I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head. Now, if they got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides. Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here. We're expendable resources, to be neglected and left to our fates were anything untoward to happen. May strike you as such, but nothing less than what we signed on for. More than worth it, in my estimation. Perhaps, if you can prove yourself worthy of trust, the fact that you're here now has me thinking you'd be someone not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right.
I mean...
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us. Shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right, we were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
What?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene.
So y'all went through all this to make toothpaste.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
So it's diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. You don't understand. He was my responsibility. All of the people stationed here are, regardless of their thinking on the matter. If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork.
"50-bit says this guy's already wrapped fodder."
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. No, I mean... In fact, don't mention this to Dr. Crane. At all. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
These are just like... Okay, so...
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just curious.
Yeah.
I've stayed in worse.
Yo, more chickens. They got chickens everywhere. So, picked up a few quests in Roseway, and I think that is where I want to call it for today. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. So from here, next time I'll be going to do the quest that I picked up from here when I stream this next, which will be next Tuesday. So please stop by to join for that. But for tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing a co-stream with another streamer, Corpse Girl Games. We'll be playing Don't Starve Together, so that should be pretty fun. So be sure to come by tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Check us out. Again, thank you guys for joining. Have a good one and see you next time.